We've used here custom content boxes. There is a small problem with custom content boxes, and the trouble is that code entered into one custom content box is only available on that screen. If you want code to be used in more than one screen, then you need to consider using a script library. If you're using plain old JavaScript, then we can take advantage of the ability of an HTML script tag to use source parameters. This allows us to hold all of our business rules in an external file and load the same business rules into each screen as we need them. So I could change the HTML in the custom content field to read script source, and then I put a path down to find the rules file. And in here, that I've put the idea of a common rules.js file into the custom pages folder. Now this means that the file and the rules that it contains could then be used in other pages. And by the rules, I mean function definitions. For example, in the company entry screen and the company box along screen, the company name could now make use of the rule. But I want to take you back to when we looked at the HTML of a page. I pointed out that a page includes some JavaScript functions that are defined locally, but that in the default system extensive use is made of external script file references. And these are the lines in the bottom third of the screen which say script type equals text/JavaScript, with a source pointing down to a custom file or a JavaScript file. Now we can add our own script libraries that will be automatically included in every page within CRM. For example, I might create here a script file, and you can see that this script file is using the idea of the CRM ready method to only process the code once the page has been loaded. And you'll also notice here as well that I seem to be using a method called getArgs to define for myself this idea of context, and then I'm examining context to see what the action code is. Now I'm able to see here which action code and therefore which screen has been loaded into CRM. So I'm able to create a set of code that would only be executed, although this file eventually is going to be loaded into every screen, only some code is applicable for particular screens. Now what I've done is I've saved this file into a folder, and the folder is underneath Program Files, Sage, CRM, the name of my install, www.root/js/custom. And if I create, and as I have here, my own JS file, and added it into the custom folder, I'd need to restart my application. So I need to do an IIS reset to ensure that now when I restart CRM, those files that I've added in, any custom files, are included in every page. And here you can see I'm looking again at the HTML of a page, and you can see that I've got my custom content code added in here. Now if you are going to define your own library, let's think about some code, some rules about this. Do you notice right at the top of my file that I've got this v company rules equals company rules, or then object notation. Now this line is either going to create a new object to act as a new namespace, or it will return an existing one. And this is using this idea of putting our own objects, our own functions or methods, methods into a larger object or namespace. I'm using this as a type of catch where we can help organize our code, and if we're using our own defined namespace, then we can avoid any clashes with existing objects and functions.